Well, this is gonna be the most controversial topic that we'll probably ever discuss. So this weekend was the Super Bowl,
Yep.
and I I guess I was just oblivious to how much, I'm just gonna say hate is out there.
It was insane. And, like, I like to watch the Super Bowl, not for the sport. I like to watch it. Sometimes I watch the halftime show. You always want to see who's in it or whatever and what guests they bring and all that
Right.
stuff. But I like it for the commercials, honestly.
Mhm.
I'll keep it on in the background, like, and whoever's there watching with me. But I'm like,
Like,
yeah.
"Wait, commercial break, I'll run in and watch."
Yeah, and I saw a few that were funny. There was one that was mildly disturbing, the Dunkin' Donut one with the
I didn't watch it.
oh, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't decide if I liked it or if I was
Did it
weirded
have Ben
out by it.
Affleck in it?
It did, but it was like an AI like, it was I don't even know. It's I watched it and I was like, "I need to replay that." I didn't even realize there was even an alternative show at that time until yesterday. Like,
Oh, me
I'm
either.
that oblivious. I just, like, kinda keep my head in the sand. I always tell you that,
Mhm.
"Oh, what's going on?" I
Mhm.
don't keep up with it. And, I guess my thing was I was just kind of floored because the Super Bowl halftime show has always just been one or not just one, but one show, and that was like their big moment.
Right.
And so I was really kind of disturbed that there was another
Another
show
one.
called a halftime show
It was
that
called the halftime show?
yeah, it was an alternative halftime show. I don't know the exact name. I guess I should have
Yeah.
looked that up first. Um, but yeah, that's what people were saying. Hey, are you watching this halftime show or that one? And I'm like, there's only one
Right.
halftime show. There
Right.
may be another show on at that time.
Right.
Sidebar. Guest producer Kevin just said it was called the All American Halftime Show. There's only one Super Bowl halftime show.
Kinda like the New Year's Eve party. Like,
Right.
there's in my opinion, there's only one. It's New
Right.
York.
Yes.
Now
Dick Clark.
right, Nashville has one and all that kinda stuff, but there's only one.
Right. So in my mind, there's only one halftime show. You can have a concert somewhere else. You can be doing whatever and say, oh, while this break is on, I'm going to go watch this, Law and Order or whatever during
Right.
the meantime. But to me, there's only one halftime show. So you can either watch NFL halftime show
Right. Or the Turning Point USA halftime show.
or
Or
just the show.
Turning Point show.
Yes. That happened to be coinciding with the only halftime show. But I'm just saying, there's only one Super Bowl.
Right.
That's the show.
Right.
There, and that's so silly. I know I'm being weird
No,
about
I'm the
it.
same way. I mean, just like I go back to the New Year's Eve.
Hmm.
Like,
There's only one.
there's only one ball drop, in
Yep.
my opinion. It's New York.
That's it.
You can watch the guitar drop in Nashville and all that stuff, but still you're gonna tune into New York
Yeah.
to watch the ball
I've
drop.
never watched Nashville. They drop a guitar.
Don't they? I think so.
I have no clue.
I think so. Hard Rock Cafe or whatever, they have like a guitar that they
Obviously, I need to be more up to date on a lot of events that go on. I stay in my own little lane. I kind of thought it was almost to me kind of disrespectful to the performing artist, whether you like them or not. There's been other artists in the past I didn't like,
Right.
but that's still a halftime show.
Mhm.
Like it is what it is.
Mhm.
And so I was floored that that's what they were calling it, was an alternative halftime show. And so then on Facebook, everyone posting, which halftime show did you watch? The only one. I mean, that to me is that's just the one.
Let's talk about the halftime performance. I wish I knew different languages, but I do not.
Hmm.
And I wish I had set my TV to translate if it can even do that. I don't know.
I don't know if it can do that
I
live.
picked up my Google Translate and I was trying to Google
Mhm.
because I was like, I want to know the words to this song. I want to know what he's singing. Performance-wise, I thought it was great.
I love the walk through the history of and all
Yes.
the culture and all the vibrant
Yes.
colors. And I
And
thought
then
it
at the
was
end, I was like, he's like Miss Universe walking out there spitting all the countries and North American countries and everything,
yeah. And then the saying he had in the back. The
the
only
hate.
thing more powerful than hate is love, I
Yeah,
think. And that was a phenomenal statement.
absolutely.
And in this time in our country, it feels so divided.
I
And
know.
I didn't realize how much. I mean,
Right.
I knew it was.
Right.
But and it just was crazy to me. And then a lot of the posts that you see, you're very surprised at, and you may want to react one way or the other.
Mhm.
I will never say which way because I am not a political speaker
Mhm.
because of our jobs.
Right. Right.
But regardless of what side you're on, left, right, Democrat, Republican, whatever, I mean, it
We're all humans.
yes, and deserve the same respect
Right.
and to have the right to have your opinion.
And somewhere along the line, we have just completely lost that. And and I guess I've just been oblivious to that fact that we've lost respect for each other.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly when it started. I'm sure there's a few people that would like to pinpoint that moment, and
No,
I'm
me
just
either.
so saddened
Mhm.
that this is the way it is. And he is kind of a success story, Bad Bunny.
Mhm.
If you read, of course, I want need to validate them, but if you read some of the posts of his accomplishments and things he's done, I mean, that's a pretty tall order.
Mhm.
He's been very successful, and I was reading something that he received the news of his big break while he was working at a grocery store, and he was in the restroom and got the call or something,
Yeah.
and I mean, that's what America was
Right.
built on, and the entertainment industry and everything. Even our government was built on, small people. I guess small is not the right word.
Well, people would come here to build their dream.
Yes. Yes. That's like the
And
great American dream is
yes.
to build something
Yes.
for yourself.
Right, right.
And so what
Not be tied down by government or, or anything like that, like, to be able to come to the land of the free.
exactly. And I think that should be celebrated, whether you like his music or not. We didn't understand his lyrics. They could have been saying anything that they
Mhm.
wanted to say. However, some of the alternative performers at
Mhm.
the other show that happened to be during his time,
Mhm.
their lyrics of a lot of their songs I can hear and I know what they say, and it's not anything I want to listen to with my kid or my mom.
Really?
I mean,
See,
not
I
much,
didn't even research it. Like,
only a
I
couple.
just know I just know it was Kid Rock there.
And I actually like Kid Rock
And
music for the most part. I'm not
well,
knocking
yeah.
him.
Yeah, me too. But, I just don't understand why the need for a second was it supposed to have been, like, a better
A
version?
more American
More
version, I
American
think is what it
version?
was.
Mm.
But I mean, here's the thing. America was founded on immigrants. I mean,
Right,
everyone that is talking about it, everyone that is doing whatever, they all came from immigrants
right.
that came here. And again, not hating on anyone else who chose
No,
to watch the other show. That's fine. I'm just saying my own opinion is there's one.
I
Yeah.
was literally just shocked that the world is so divided on everything.
I was more surprised to see how divided just our community is and their
Mm.
beliefs and why they chose what they chose. Um, And, that's
Or
cool. You can choose what you want, but it doesn't have to be a big platform about it.
I was just like, "I've got to get off social media because this is getting on my nerves.
Yeah, it did mine too. And
I
like,
need to unfriend a bunch of people."
I am great at not ever posting things. I've only posted one thing that could have been construed political ever. And I was so proud of what I had said. And I thought there was no way anyone could take it either way, take it bad. It could be used in any kind of negative
Mhm.
context. And I was so proud of it. I'm not even going to mention what it was. It was like one of these things that had this like aha moment. And I was like, I'm going to share this with everyone because I think everyone needs to hear this. And the very first comment after I had done this long research, this long, eloquent post, was one of my former clients who basically said, well, that's good for you, but basically I have the right to choose this instead.
Mhm.
And I was like, yep,
Yep.
can't delete now. It's already out here. But so
Well,
I don't comment on anything.
with our careers, like, you and I are both very just like we stay in our lane. We don't get into politics. We have our own beliefs and all that stuff, but we keep them to ourselves, like, because of our career. And it's not that we're not trying to be like who we're not trying to be someone else, but I want to help anybody that wants to buy a house,
Right,
and so do you.
right.
And I don't care what your political view is, you know?
Yeah, oh,
Like,
me
if you
either.
want to have the dream of home ownership, hit me up
Absolutely.
because that's part of the American way,
Yeah, we don't
you
have to
know?
talk about politics ever.
No,
But it's so
no.
funny, like, I'm so guarded about my system or who I vote for, like, even my kids don't know who I vote for.
Mm,
That's my private choice.
mhm.
But, again, with what we do, I like to just keep it all closed in. I'm not going to say anything.
No.
Last night, I wanted to say a lot of things. And then so I just ended up just, well, my computer died. That was probably the best thing that happened,
I
actually.
wanna say stuff too, but it wasn't even about politics or anything, it was just to stop spreading
Yeah,
hate.
just love each other.
Right.
Just love each other. Just treat everybody as you want to be treated. That's all I
Yeah.
want. I don't
Yes.
care how you believe. I don't care which show you watched. Treat everyone with the dignity and love that you want. And
Right.
I think that's all we need to do. One of my family members was at a Super Bowl watch party and they were getting ready to turn on the halftime show and the people that were there was like, "Oh no, we're not watching that." And they like turned it off. She asked me, she said, "You watch halftime show?" I was like, "Yeah, I watched it,"
Mhm.
and she said, "Well, we didn't. They wouldn't turn it on." And I was like, what do you mean? You were watching the Super Bowl?"
Mhm.
And she's like, "Yeah, they turned it to that other thing, I guess." And I was like, and she said one of the people there tried to turn it back, like, "Oh yeah, no, we're not watching that." And I was floored. You're going to a Super Bowl watch party. It is, in fact, part of the Super Bowl. But that specific type of music, that with the Spanish and Latin vibe is actually really, um
It's fun and uplifting.
and you wanna dance to it or you
Yeah.
like it makes you wanna move and
Yes.
all of that. So even if you don't understand the words, like, it can have an effect, a feeling.
Mm,
Everybody has the right to their opinions. I respect everyone's opinion, even the ones I don't agree with.
right. I wish everybody respect everybody else's opinions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree, but
No.
you also don't have to try to talk someone into your belief system either.
No. No. Or or call them names because they don't believe like you do.
Or this one is my favorite is when you see people post things that are completely insane or completely inaccurate. I don't even keep up with some of this stuff.
Mhm.
And I think one of the things with Bad Bunny is because he has been very vocal
Mhm.
about the ICE situation.
Mhm.
And who isn't vocal about what they think?
Right.
How many other performers had political agendas? And I mean, last year, big political statement,
Right.
and I enjoyed it. I
Mhm.
mean, was there for it.
Mhm.
We did the little walk and everything.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
I mean, most performers that have been in the halftime show, I think, had some kind of a statement to
They
some
always
degree.
do. Lady Gaga did, like they all do, because they have such a big platform,
This
so
is their
why
one
not?
shot.
Right.
Like Kendrick Lamar last year, that was his moment to
Right.
do what he wanted to do.
Right.
He had the whole world watching him. I don't know what he said. I
I
just
don't either.
I mean,
I wish I did, but I didn't.
if they had
I don't.
slowed it down to like one word every 2 minutes, I might have been able to have kept up. But I just feel like when that's your platform, let them have that platform. Let them have that moment in the spotlight
Mhm.
because that's something that they earned or deserved or whatever.
Mhm.
So, just want everybody to live and let live, love each other, respect one another,
Respect. That
and let's
respect.
quit being a country divided on things that are not important.
Right.
Complexion.
Mhm.
Complexion's one.
Mhm.
Religious beliefs.
Mhm.
This country was founded because people wanted to worship their own way.
Mhm.
They wanted to have their services the way they wanted. I mean, let's not forget what this country was started by.
Exactly.
So, and this will be the most political thing you will ever hear me say.
This is our platform.
Yes. And yet we still didn't really say a lot that could get us canceled, hopefully.
Hey, you know what? If we get canceled, like, that just feeds into our algorithm, you know?
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Because
even
people
know.
be canceling us right and left and be talking about us.
Yeah, I don't really wanna get canceled yet. We just got started. But like I said, I just, when you mentioned talking about this, I was like, oh, I don't know. I have a family member that's running for state senate. And, I won't ever,
Right.
share, post, or
Right.
whatever. And it's not because I don't think they would be an amazing senator. They
Right.
would. But again, because
Mhm.
of what we do.
Mhm.
And
Right.
that's the one thing that's not fun.
No, it's not. And when I've had friends to run for council and all that kind of stuff, it's not fun. But that's something that when I got into real estate, I decided long ago, like, this is my career and I'm going to keep it professional. I'm not going to go and start advocating for one person or another, like, because to me it's two separate things,
Hmm.
but people don't see it that way.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going to blend it together, you
Yeah.
know.
Like, we
'Cause
can't keep our politics or whatever
right.
out of our work life, and we keep a lot of things out of our work life.
Yes.
We I mean, going back to the situations that we've had in real estate, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've had several situations where people were trying to do something without anyone else knowing that you had
Mhm.
to keep secret. Whether you agree with it or not, you had to do what you had to do,
Right.
and you just do. Like,
Right.
whether it's starting a business or leaving the current job and starting something, or leaving a spouse and starting over.
Right.
I was actually thinking about this the other day. Putting down some of my stories I've had, and there was a girl that I sold a house to that she was trying to leave, and
Mhm.
um, she looked at houses when her boyfriend wasn't around, and she closed on it. And the day she moved out, today she told him,
Yeah.
and so, like, that kind of thing is what I'm saying, is
Yeah.
whether I thought she should stay or go, whether we just do our job.
Right.
Politics has nothing to do with that.
No, it does not, it does not. I had a similar situation where, she was leaving an abusive relationship, and, um, thankfully, she had family members that was helping her, and we stood in the living room, and we found the house, and she just started bawling, and
Hmm.
it was like, I don't care who she votes for. She's somebody who needs help to get out of a situation
Right.
that needs shelter,
Yep.
and I'm here to help.
We can separate, we can do what we need to do. We don't have to know your political views, you don't have to know ours, but just know that even if we didn't agree, you'll never know, because
Right,
we're not going to talk about it, and we're not going to think less of you because you believe differently.
right, right.
So that's why you'll never see, this will be the most political, or
Yeah, and it's not so much that's political,
it's
in
not, it's
my
not.
opinion, it's just about disrespect and hate.
Yeah, I keep saying political because that's what I think everybody said. I'm
But
not
because
even.
'cause they I think they tend to lean that way, but I don't see it as politics, I see it as just hate.
No, this was just division,
Yes,
and it was sad. I mean,
yes.
I truly felt sad over it.
Well, this is gonna be the most controversial topic that we will probably ever discuss.
Yeah, and we will know, by the the viewings
If
or the
we get
comments if
canceled.
we get canceled. But again, not an agenda, not to say any last one of you was wrong for your decision or your choice.
And everybody can have their own opinion.
Oh,
Not
absolutely.
taking that away from anybody, but it doesn't have to be hate.
Yeah, or exactly. You don't have to hate on the other side, whatever side that is.
Right.
It's multifaceted. It doesn't have to be one or the other. You
No.
can have it in between. I just feel like we need to get back to being one nation
Mhm.
under God,
Mhm.
and respect and love one another.
Right.
That's what we need.
Right.
All you need is love.
All you need is
Exactly, Beatles.
love.
I'm just saying it.
Do, 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 do.
All you need is love. That's where I went with
I
that.
I just I just broke out in
You
song. Can I
did.
get a record deal, please?
Yes. Just remember that the other person beside you that didn't choose the same as you has that same right too,
Right.
and respect it.
Amen.
Yes.
My country is
Did you know that the Star Spangled Banner is my daughter's favorite song?
Is it really?
It's her absolute favorite.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, how often can you say that?
Never.
Yes, yes, it is. You remember she sung it when she got her wisdom teeth
Oh,
out?
yes, yes, and then
That
she got mad at her boyfriend because he
he,
didn't
he
sing it.
wouldn't sing with her.
Yeah,
Yes. So yeah, that's her favorite song.
it's funny.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. This gave me a few new gray hairs, but
I mean, even though we talked about things, we were still censoring ourselves.
very much so, very
Yeah,
much so. But that's what we do.
yeah,
And just so you know, we're a judge-free zone, and
all the time,
all the time.
100%,
It
and
costs nothing to be kind. Zero. We just need to remember that everyone is just as valuable as the person beside them. Their opinions and their life and their right to freedoms is
mhm,
just as important as the person who's spouting everything about it.
right.
So
Like you said, it takes nothing to be kind.
$0 to be
Mhm.
kind.